Hi everyone, it's Twila. Thank you for clicking on my channel to watch my video. We're doing decluttering. Okay, so today we're doing blush and bronzer combos, blush and bronzer highlight combos. Those are what we're doing today, and let's get started. Okay, these are my face palettes, my cheek palettes. Call these my cheek palettes. Oh, I have so many of these. This is terrible. These are my bronzer blushes, bronzer blush highlights. Some of these are just bronzers and blushes. Some of them are bronzer blush highlights. So, all right, this isn't going to be easy. I love these, and I don't want to get rid of a single one of them. Honestly, I don't. This is Joa Beauty from CVS. This is a blush and bronzer palette. Actually, it's got a little bit of a highlight over here. This is the highlighter, the blush, the bronzer. Not my favorite. And not something that I want to play with when I see it. So we can get rid of it. What else? My IT Cosmetics CC Rate has the color correcting powder, the pretty blush, and the warm bronzer. And this was a really nice deep bronzer, but it's had its heyday. It's time to let it go. Fairly new purchase was the Clinique Pearl Pop, Ginger Pop, and Sunkissed Pop little trio. I'm going to keep it. The Narcissus palette. This is a couple years old. This was the Paloma and Laguna, and it has the Julie. I think it's Julie, actually. It looks like Ghoul, G-O-U-L-E-E, but it might be Julie. And this is a pretty nice palette to travel with. So we've got a nice light pink blush and a contouring powders and the Laguna bronzer, a nice size, so I'm keeping this. Also, this is a well-loved palette as well, and it is the Smashbox, and it has the pearl highlight that was in that highlighter palette, but this is what's got a contour and a bronzer. This is a matte highlight. I use this for under the eyes when I needed it to, but a little peach shimmery powder and then a matte pink one. I like it. So keeping these three. My Hourglass palette, my Edit, the one with the bunny, really happy to have it, not getting rid of it. A newer purchase is the Cover FX. Not newer, just, I think I purchased this even after that one, so this is the nice little face palette. I like it. It's nice. I'm going to keep it. Oh, good grief. This is terrible. I don't see anything else in here I want to get rid of. The Rimmel, this is a cute one, but, you know, if I had my ruthers, I wouldn't. So we'll just get rid of her. This is a nice one, the CoverGirl Peach Punch palette. It says highlighter, blush, and bronzer. It's nice. I like it. Yeah, it does have kind of a weird peach smell, but it's pretty. We're going to keep it. This was Sonia Kashuk, and it was a bronzer blush highlighter. I got rid of my Milani Coral because you guys can't see. The lighting is horrible. Can I fix that? I don't know why the lighting is so horrible. I apologize. I want to keep this. We'll put it up here in the maybe. This is a Tory Burch little. I want to keep it just because I don't know. We're going to put it in the maybe. I don't want to get rid of any of the others. I don't. This is a nice little Maybelline contour palette. I don't know if they still carry it, but it's really nice. I do like it. It's nice to have. I'm going to keep that. They're all nice to have. The Balm Girls Getaway. It's 2 blush and a bronzer. I do want to keep that. Oh dear Lord. The Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow. Yeah, we can get rid of her. You guys, we've only got 4 that we're getting rid of so far. It's not very good. The Lancome one, we can get rid of it too. That disc was not good. The Je ne sais quoi. This is the IT Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi. It's got a highlighter, bronzer, blush, and a finishing powder. It's a keeper. The Too Faced Natural Face. It's also a keeper. Highlighters, blush, and bronzers. The Gwen, oh, that smells so good. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Okay, the Gwen Stefani Urban Decay Cheek Palette, a highlighter, 3 blush, well, I guess that's a blush too, and a bronzer. You know what? We can let it go. We're trying to declutter here. The Becca Afterglow. I do like this. I know they don't carry that anymore, but I really do like this palette. My Charlotte Tilbury Bronzer Blush Duo. We're keeping it. My Lune and Aster Blush and Bronzer Duo. We're keeping it. Paula's Choice. This was really nice to travel with. It's got a highlighter, a bronzer, and floor brush. It was really nice. I'm gonna let this one go because she doesn't do makeup. She does skincare. But this was a while back when she was free gifts. So you spent so much, and this was one of the free gifts. And it really was nice to travel with. The Cheekathon Benefit Cheekathon palette. Oops. Dropping everything. It's got the Coralista, the Hula, Dallas, and Rocketeer. I love keeping this. She is falling apart. She's come unglued. I don't know why I keep this plastic, but I think it's to protect everything. Anyway, keeping that. My Jaclyn Hill palette. I still love it. It's got Pamplemousse and Amaretto. And the Rose Spritz with the Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop. This was her face palette. Remember the fiasco with her eyeshadow palette? I'm keeping that. And, you know, I'm going to keep this. Sonia Kashuk, they don't carry, Target doesn't do makeup for her. Sonia Kashuk sold her, I guess, her whatever brand that she had with them, and they just do brushes now. This is by Target, but it was a Sonia Kashuk palette. I'm keeping it. And my Tory Burch little bronzer blush. Cheap plastic little palette, but I'm going to keep it. All right. I told you guys that this was going to be the worst one for me. That I didn't want to get rid of any of these, and this is going to be really, really hard for me. Just because I love my face, my cheek palettes. So this is all I'm getting rid of. I'm only getting rid of these 7. 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting rid of 7. Keeping the rest of them. Yeah, I know. It's a horrible problem. But I love these, and I reach for these a lot. I reach for my blushes a lot. So it was really hard to declutter them. But I like to have these. Oh, I don't know what happened with my screen there. Anyway, I'm not. Should I get? No, I like those. Do I want? Yeah, no, I'm keeping these. I'm settling on these. I'm keeping these. I'll have to do this again to try to figure out if I should let any of this go. Sometimes it's in the grand thing of life, me having these is not important. I get that. But I like my makeup. And so there you go. I'm going to keep these. Okay. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, seeing what I have in my makeup and what I'm getting rid of and what I'm keeping. I appreciate all the comments that you guys leave. Thank you for your support, and thanks for hanging out with me. Focus on the good and the happy in your lives. Don't forget that. Focus on the good and the happy in your lives. And come back and see me again. Thanks. Bye.